there, Ginger Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you grew boobs and your penis fell off? No? Well, that is exactly what we're going to be looking at in this video. What if all males became female? That would be absolutely insane. Before we look at this, guys, I just want to point this out. Of all of you guys that watch my videos, only 18.9% of you are subscribed. That leaves 81.1% of you not subscribed. That needs to change. If you're watching this video and you've seen my other videos and I make you laugh and you enjoy watching them, then please do subscribe. Enough of that boring stuff. Let's get into the tits, right? What? Alright, so in this video, we're going to show a timeline from start, so 0 seconds after every male turns into a female, all the way up to 250 years into the future. So, make sure you stick around to the end, guys. Let's do it! I can already tell this is going to be a weird video. Right, so after 0 seconds, all boys become girls. Even babies in the womb change gender, okay? Let's just imagine a scenario where this happens. Also, after 0 seconds, everybody's confused. How did this happen? Where did these come from? Where's my penis? That would be so scary if that happened. Time, after 1 minute, no father figures for new generation. Growing up with no father figure can be challenging. But instead, you have 2 mums. Not too bad. That's pretty good. After 15 minutes, touch breasts. Very fascinating. It definitely would not take 15 minutes. It would be probably 10 seconds. If it happened to me and it just happened like, now I'm a woman, I'd be like, so what's that, like 2-3 seconds? This is already a really weird video. Also after 15 minutes, flick hair, especially if you're feeling sassy. You might not necessarily have long hair though. Maybe you've just changed gender and you've kept your short hair. After 20 minutes, you look at your reflection. There's a girl in the mirror. Is that me? No, again, that would that would definitely not take 20 minutes. I'd get my phone out straight away and be like, my God, I'm actually pretty fit. I'd also probably phone up my best friend and just try and get them to believe me. And then I'd also find out that they are too a woman. After 1 hour, you explore the new body. The private parts look different. Imagine if all men turned to women and all women turned to men. What a weird world. That could be a film, to be fair. Okay, it's jumped ahead. So after 6 hours, you learn how to pee again. You've lost the freedom to pee standing up. Yeah, that is true. No more peeing standing up now. I suppose you could anyway. No one would care, really, would they? After 13 hours, no catcalling. 65% of all women have experienced street harassment. God, that's crazy. 1 day later, female leaders. Do you think they would have more sensible policies? You know what? Probably. They probably would do. 1 day after, crime rates decrease. Men account for 72.5% of police arrests in the USA. Beginning to think it'll be a better world. Give me boobs. Give me boobs. Give me boobs. Oh, what even is this video? 1 day after, feel safe walking alone. This would have saved a lot of money spent on Ubers. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't have to worry about men attacking you in the night. But then after 1 day, you want to become a guy again. Maybe you miss your old self. Yeah, I think I definitely would. I'd like to try it for a day. And then I would like to just go back. Just go back to normal. After 1.5 days, go in a group to the bathroom. That is so true. Why do all women just want to go to the toilet together? All I imagine they're doing in there is just poking each other's boobs, just feeling. They're just testing them out. Just doing what any other woman would do. It's what I would do. After 1.5 days, equal pay. No more sexism in the workplace. I love how it goes from a really sensible one, equal pay, to then 3 days after, balance objects on breasts. It takes 3 days to do that, does it? You just start trying to balance stuff on your tits. Why would it take 3 days to do that? And also, why would you try and balance things on your boobs? That is so weird. After 4 days, adult toy sales increase. With no men, women find pleasure from elsewhere. Yeah, that would happen, wouldn't it? That would be a really weird world. 6 days after, mass divorce. Not everyone will be comfortable with their partner's gender change. Yeah, a lot of people, I can imagine. Everyone, the whole world would just have to be lesbians. Oh, this video, man. Have you ever wondered what would happen if the whole world became women? Me too. 1 week after, religious laws change. Only a baptized male can become a Catholic priest. So they'd have to change the laws. Oh my God. 1 week after, contraception sales plummet. With no reason for contraception, no one will be buying it. That is true. There would literally be no need for it. 1 week after, sperm banks in high demand. The lack of men makes sperm an expensive commodity. Imagine if you were the only guy left alive. You would just be rich, wouldn't you? You'd just be like selling your sperm. You'd just be selling your sperm for like millions of of pounds just to repopulate the world, but then you'd have so many children. That would make a good film. I just think that would be quite a funny film. Somebody do that. 1.5 weeks after new kinds of anxiety, girls experience life differently. That's interesting. So girls experience different kinds of anxiety that guys don't. I suppose that makes sense. After 1.5 weeks, try new clothing. So much more choice. Skirts, dresses, tights, burkas. This is so random. If I changed gender and I knew I wasn't going to go back, I think I'd still probably wear male clothes. I don't know. I just feel, it's whatever you feel more comfortable in, isn't it, really? 2 weeks after, test tube babies more common. Currently, 5% of babies are born through IVF. More test tube babies. Yeah, I mean, it would have to, because there'll be no other way for people to reproduce. The population will probably just decline. 3 weeks after, wear a thong. For style, not comfort. I don't know, would I? You'd have to give it a go, wouldn't you? You'd just be giving everything a go. Everything a go. 4 weeks after, gender support groups. Some people won't be able to come to terms with their new identity. Yeah, interesting. If everybody changed gender, there would be a lot of gender transitions going on, though, wouldn't there? There'd be a lot of people trying to change back to a male if they wanted to. 1 month after, get a manicure. Hanging out at the nail salon is a whole new experience. No, would not take me 1 month to get my nails done if I was a woman. That would be straight on my bucket list. That'd be first thing. Same-sex marriage legal everywhere 1 month after. With no other options, all countries will legalize it. Yeah, well, you'd have to, wouldn't you? What else are you going to do? Not get married? No. 1 month after, female fashion adapts. With half the population previously being men, new fashion trends will arise. Oh my god. I'd love to know what. 1 month after, wear different bras. Sports bras, strapless bras, sleep bras, lace bras. Pick your favorite. Just trying out all of them. You wouldn't need like gendered bathrooms either anymore. Everyone would just go to the same toilet. What a much better world that would be. 1 month after, test high heels. Be careful with your ankle. I would not want to walk in high heels. They just seem so impractical. 1 month after, first period. That will be an experience. Oh my god, yeah. I would not want to have a period. That would be that would be really weird. That would be so weird having your first. You just overnight, just instantly, you change into a woman. 1 month later, you get your first period. You're like, what? What on earth is going on? Why am I bleeding? 1 month after, gender changes. Okay, so I said this. Some women will try to change back to being men through surgeries. Would I do that? I don't know. I think I would just be very confused as to why the whole world has all of a sudden changed to female. And I'd probably just sit it out and hope that I change back naturally. 2 months after, get a new hairstyle. The hairdressers will be much more expensive though. That is true, but they don't get their haircuts as often. Like my haircut, as a guy, costs like £18. No, 17. It's £17. Whereas for women, it's like over 100 quid, but they don't get their haircut as often. They get it, what, like 2 months? Every 2 months? I get my haircut every like 2 to 3 weeks. After 2 months, failed makeup attempt. It takes time, practice, and plenty of YouTube tutorials. Oh my god. 4 months after, men's restrooms redone. Who is left to use the urinals? Imagine a woman standing at a urinal. It would just be really weird. It's just like... After 9 months, first new baby boy is born. Imagine if you were born a boy into a world of women. Around 385,000 babies are born daily. Over half are boys. Yeah, crazy. That's a crazy number, actually. That's a lot of people to be born every day. I wonder how many people die every day as well. After 10 months, first baby boy a celebrity. Being one of the only males in the world must be nice. You'd literally be a god. You'd be worshipped. It'd be so weird. 1 year after, first baby boy takes his first steps. This would be one of the most liked videos on Instagram. But then if you were born a girl, that'd just be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I really have not lucked out here, have I? 1 year after, maternity leave increases. Now everyone wants longer maternity leave. 2 years after, new religion. With everyone turning to women, people will believe this has come from God. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would back that. If the whole world suddenly turned to women, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? It's like just completely unexplainable. 11 years after, new generation of male high schoolers. The school curriculum must look very different by now. Would they have all boys schools? Because there wouldn't be many boys. So 16 years after, first organic babies born. Babies are now made by intercourse again. Okay, so it's basically got back to normal, but there's still just loads of women. There's 8 billion women and probably like a couple million men. Oh my god, it's so weird. After 20 years, discrimination against men, with the majority of the population still as women, men are the minority. That's loads of sexism towards men. After 50 years, more cougars. Cougars are fierce. What have I just read? This video is so strange. After 86 years, females live longer. Women on average live 5 to 10 years longer than men. Crazy. It's probably because they just play with their boobs all day. That's what I would do. After 100 years, gender rebalance. The newborn generations will have equal men and women. Well, there you go. That's interesting that it would take 100 years to actually rebalance out, because I suppose all the women would have died by then, and then it's just back to normal. Right, well, let's do it. That's fine. If it fixes itself, let's just do it. After 120 years, last gender swap female dies. The last female that was mysteriously swapped gender dies. Oh my god. And after 250 years, conspiracy theories. People deny the events that had previously occurred and had been documented. Yeah, it would be. It would be like a legend, wouldn't it? I think I would struggle to believe that. If you told me 250 years ago, in like the year 1800 or whatever, that the whole world's population swapped to female, I'd be like, nah, there's no way that happened. So yeah, it would be. It would be like it would become a legend of the past. That is it. We have made it to the end of the video. Bit of a different one, but I thought it was quite funny. It's interesting to think about what would happen. What would happen if the world changed to a woman? Let me know in the comments, guys. What would be the first thing you would do if you changed to a woman? And I'm going to brace myself for these comments because I'm not expecting anything PG. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Oi! Subscribe!
Oh god, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!